Hello, I am Barack Hussein Obama. I was born in Honolulu, Hawaii on August 4th, 1961. My mother is an American, while my father was a Kenyan. They divorced when I was 3 years old, and my father died in a car crash in Kenya shortly after. When I was 6, I moved to Indonesia because my mom married a man from there. While in Indonesia, my half-sister Maya was born. I went to Jakarta schools in Indonesia until I was 10 years old. Then I moved back to Hawaii with my grandma. I stayed there until I completed high school. While in high school, I loved to compete in basketball. In 1979, I moved to Los Angeles and went to Occidental College for 2 years. After those 2 years, I moved to New York and finished my college career at Columbia University, majoring in political science. Next to my schooling, I went to Harvard Law School. After Harvard Law School, I moved to Chicago to start working as a lawyer. While in Chicago, I met and married my wife, Michelle Robinson. We now have 2 children. Some interesting facts that you may not know about me is that I do not like ice cream. I have never liked ice cream since I was a teenager because I was working in Baskin-Robbins shops so much. I also have read all of the Harry Potter books and collect Spider-Man and Conan the Barbarian comics. Another interesting fact about me is that I won a Grammy Award in 2006. In the 2008 presidential election, I beat John McCain. The major states I won were California, Florida, and New York. I had 53% of the votes for president, while John McCain had only 46%. There were 2 main things that I was criticized for while I was running for president. One was my race. Some people didn't like that my skin was black. Another rumor that was going around was that I was Muslim, and a lot of people didn't like this either, although it was false. During all of this, John McCain never accused me of being Muslim and wasn't a nasty opponent. He was a good man. While I've been president, I have made 5 major strides. The first is fixing the nation's healthcare system. I want everyone in this great country to be insured. The second stride is making a budget plan. I want to tax the rich and make Medicare and Medicaid cuts. The third stride I have made is finding Saddam Hussein and killing Saddam Hussein. He was a terrorist who was involved in the 9/11 attacks on the Twin Towers. The fourth stride I have made is the American Jobs Act. I have created more jobs for a growing population and helped out our economy. The fifth major stride I have made while in office is the Afghanistan troop withdrawal plan. This plan is to get more troops back home. The only war that I haven't been involved in while I was in office is the Afghanistan war. There have been a few natural crises happen while I've been president. One big crisis was the Gulf oil spill. This is where one of BP's oil extractors malfunctioned, which in turn spilled billions of gallons of oil into the sea. This was a terrible crisis because a bunch of sea life was killed, animals were endangered, tourists no longer wanted to go to the Gulf, so they didn't make as much money, the cities. So I hope to facilitate the cleanup of this process. Another big crisis was with the economy. The unemployment rate has risen significantly while I've been in office, and I have been working on lowering that. I've created job plans to help it out a little bit, but there's still a lot to be done. Some major foibles that I've been criticized for is my healthcare plan and bailing out General Motors. A lot of people didn't think bailing out General Motors was a good idea, and a lot of people don't like my healthcare plan. When I leave office, there will be one thing that that I'll be remembered for forever. That is that I'm the first African American president of the United States of America,